Can narcissism be healed? Yes, Tom, it can, and you're the best way to do that. There's just layer after layer after layer that has to be unfolded, because solving every layer creates a new one. This is how this unfolds. But at some point, the narcissist energy of creating new layers will have stopped, will have run out. It's like a huge cruise ship that loses its engine. It's running for a couple of miles. It's floating forward for a couple of miles, but at some point it will stop. And at some point it will release the rudder and you will be able to be the captain again. You're still floating into the same direction as before, so it's difficult to say how long it will take. But already now, the traces of your narcissism are very low. The problem here is that they can still be detected. Everyone around you can still detect it. And since it's so subconsciously, it's even harder for interaction because people feel uncomfortable with you, but they do not know why. They only will know why when you talk about it, when you open up yourself, which is also, on the other hand, an opportunity for healing for others. What you perceive as community is just a pale image of what community really looks like. You have no idea how beautiful it can be, how trusting, how supportive. How Garden Eden-like it can be. Few people have, but among those people, it's almost only women. Men are almost incapable of doing that. It is a pity, it is a shame. It is suffering on the highest level for men to be in constant, competition with each other, with females, children, themselves. Male culture is built on competition. The entire culture is dominated by competition. That's why so few women work in fields where there's money to be earned. They just hate the competition. They don't mind earning money. They're also not worse at asking for money. It's not worth the effort, They prefer to stay in their Garden Eden instead of going somewhere where they can make the bucks. It's just very, very difficult to take that decision. And few women take it consciously, but it's still the main root of income inequality on this planet. Competition is harsh. Competition is brutal. Competition can cut off your feet and let you bleeding on the sidelines. It's really horrible that an entire culture is based on competition. And you still have that competitive aspect. You still try to be better than others. And it's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it, Tom. Stop competing. Stop trying to be the best. Because you're only the best at what you are doing. And no one else will do what you will be doing. So you cannot compete with anyone because there's no standard you can apply the competition to. The moment you compete is the moment when you follow someone else's path. And as we've already learned, the moment you follow someone else's path, you are truly lost. I invite you to compete with no one, not even yourself. I invite you to be joyful, to be happy, to accept that life can just be beautiful, that there do not have to be setbacks. Why? In order to learn, you can learn in much more beautiful ways as you're just experiencing. This is learning too, right? Someone else showing it to you, someone else having the frequency to put that message into your heart. This is beautiful learning. It is still tough, but it is beautiful. So do not expect a setback, because the moment you expect a setback, it will come. Just do not expect it. Expect the stability of joy. Accept the stability of joy. Accept that pure bliss is possible. We're not saying that there's no sadness, etc., because there's sadness all around you. And you can still experience, not being lucky for a day if your focus is not up, but it's by far not what you've experienced so far. Welcome to the new world, Tom. Namaste, my brother. Namaste in case someone else is listening to this. We're Bas and Joey. We hope to help Tom more and more often. He's kind of unwilling to accept help. It's not in his genes so far, but it will light up. He will understand what support looks like. Namaste, peace, bliss, joy to everyone who's listening, to everyone's offspring. With greetings from Star Nations. Goodbye.